Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. It is time for another event preview video. That is the goal of this video. I'm going to be doing things slightly different. I'm actually streaming this live on Twitch at the moment. So the goal obviously is to get a little bit more interaction going. People can jump in with questions, comments, whatever. I'm sure a lot of people know a lot more than I do as well. So the goal will be to make this more interactive. I'm going to be doing this more on an ongoing basis. This is the first time I've done it other than streaming a couple PC games, which I tried to start doing recently. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys think, if this is something you want me to do more often. The goal obviously would be to get in and play more, just stream that way, and then we can interact with the viewers as well, and, you know, do labs or arenas, or I guess not really arenas, but, you know, do things together, which obviously will make this environment a lot more interactive. So that'll be the goal of this, and I'll be doing it with my other games as well. So the goal of this video, like I said, is to cover the leaks that we have about the next event that's coming up. Real quick before that, I'm going to test out a couple things here as far as trying to get people to join some of the communities that we have set up here. So hopefully this shows up on the screen the way I'm expecting it to. That's the link to my Discord server. You can also see that down below in the description and in the ticker. So if you're not a member of the Discord, go ahead and click on that and you can join. We have giveaways every week, as well as there's not nearly as much chat as there used to be, but the goal is to get that picked up again and get more conversations going. And this is my YouTube channel, so if you're not a member of that, please click on that subscription and or click the subscribe button. I get notifications when I do post videos, get these event previews or whatever, and the other games that I'm covering. So I would appreciate that as well. And since I'm trying to cover this on Twitch as well, go ahead and subscribe my Twitch channel as well. I'm fairly new to that, so I'm figuring everything out as I go. It's a little bit of a slow progression, but I'll get there. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, one more thing. Thank you to Stacy Turner as well for supporting the channel on we have YouTube memberships as well as Buy Me a Coffee, and obviously there's other ways to support the channel as well. So if that's something you're interested in, you can see that in the description. And thank you to Stacy for your continued support. I do very much appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I haven't really done much with my account since the last video. I've kind of taken a break on these types of games because I play so many of them, and they've kind of gotten fairly redundant between all of them. So I took a break, didn't really log in much, didn't do many of my dailies. And now that I'm here, the information's coming out about the next event. Let's go ahead and see. Something just popping up on my screen here. Fortunately, you guys can't see that. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into Discord here. Hopefully it's not restarting everything. I had it all set up before, and it does look like it restarted everything. I had it all set up ready to go before I went live, and looks like it knocked it all out. So I am going to turn that off real quick, get myself to the spot I need to be in. And I'll turn it back on. Give me a couple seconds here. Try to be prepared, and, you know, things go wrong. Through the magic of editing, obviously I could fix that, but I don't usually edit things too much. So actually, I don't edit things at all. What am I talking about? This one will be edited a little bit because I was not quite ready yet when I started streaming. All right, I'm just trying to get to the start of this so we're not showing things that are not released. Here we go. We'll start. Not that one. Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. All right, there we'll go with that. Hopefully this shows in the right spot here. There we go. So this is what everybody saw on the game store. Agents O. Seamus McPherson, the lucky leprechaun, is missing. Roger thinks he has some remaining wishes, so the search is underway. Help Roger, Jeff, and Stan find the leprechaun, and maybe they can end the apocalypse with a single wish. So that is the goal of the event. Doesn't really tell us anything, obviously. Let me change one thing here. There we go. So we got, you know, as always, thank you to Professor and Nuts for releasing this information and going through the game, breaking it down, finding out what's going to be released. It's actually in the game itself, even though it's not visible to us yet. It's not turned on yet. It is available. So do see we got a couple people online here. So thanks to Agilent Lori Pub and Luke Cage BX. I think I'm getting that right. Thanks guys for joining in. Any comments you guys want to make or chat or whatever, feel free. If any questions, I can answer the best that I can. Or if you see something I'm posting wrong, go ahead and correct me if you know better than I do. All right, so obviously people saying it sounds like a Smash event. We will get that confirmed down here in a moment. So this is what we got from Professor. This is what we just read a minute ago. Stand find Leprechaun for the missing. Tips for catching Seamus McPherson. Complete quest. Collect canes. Smash stumps to find Leprechaun treasures. Find unique equipment that the Leprechaun was hidden from you. We all know what this means. And Jeff's unique costumes to your collection. Other changes. Added button to the sticker room to, all right, here we go. So this right here, this is what I've been talking about for a long time. It's been live in all the other games for a long time. It came to Hustle Castle first a long time ago, and Zero City added it several months ago as well. And I've been mentioning it for a long time here on this game that we needed this button. And what that does, I could just, I'm sure you guys know, but let me go here. Turn off Discord. There we go. So if we're going here to add stickers to our setup, and right now I have 3.3 million, and let's just go enhance, damage, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll just pick this one. Leveling up. If I say max, it's going to do 6 million max because it costs 6 million glitter to fully max that one out. So all we can do right there is max. At least in the other games, there's a button over here on this side that says max for the cash. So me having 3.3 million, it'll put in just enough glitter to cover the 3.3 million. So I won't fully max out the sticker here, but it will take you as far as you possibly can get to. So huge quality of life change. Very happy that they're adding that in. It's been very much needed. So thank you finally for adding that into the game. What else do we have? Hopefully some other good things like that. Frigid Dagger ability has been improved. Okay, well, I haven't been using that, but I guess that'll probably be good. Performance improvements and bug fixes. Always good, obviously. So, all right, so let's go ahead and see what things are going to be going. Somebody asked a question, maybe it was above here. Must be down below. There's a picture of it. It's confirmation that it is what we expect. It's going to be one of the smash in the jars type of event. We get a lot of stuff. It's actually a good event. I mean, you get a lot of good stuff, including lots of good cash. As long as you're doing a fair amount of grinding, you can get most of the equipment as well. Most of the event gear. Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. All right, we'll just scroll down till we get to some other good stuff. Oh, let me bring this up real quick. I don't know about you guys, but these deals, I mean, this is like the good deal that everybody wants to get, where you get like 22,000 golden turds for, oh yeah, there's right there, for 973. I haven't seen many deals at all in this game. I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not, maybe because I haven't bought as many things. I've only seen one deal every 3 or 4 months maybe, and it's something I'm not even interested in. So I don't know if you guys are seeing a lot more deals or not, but I'm not seeing anything. It's I mean, I have so many golden turds. I've gotten this deal before and I bought it before. I don't ever spend them, but this is something you certainly can't pass up. Even if I would get that to pop up, I would buy it again because it's definitely worth it. But anyway, wondering if you guys are seeing anything more than once every 3 months. So here we go. Here's somebody asked a question. This is what we've seen before. For those of you that haven't seen this kind of event, you basically just you can play regular and you get hammers, and then you get like a magnifier right here that allows you to see inside here. And there's something that was released in Hustle Castle as well, where it's like a magic magnifier, I guess we'll call it, where it allows you to you earn it like after every 30 smashes or something like that. And it allowed you to, what was it? Smash 3 different things at once. So the magnifier allows you to see, like 3 across, but these magic hammers allowed you to smash 3 at the same time. It was kind of gimmicky. I don't think it really added much to the game, but they've added that for the last 1 or 2 times in the Hustle Castle version. But yeah, essentially you're just going through, smashing these, trying to find the special item, which was the piece here before. Once you find that, you can refresh the screen. And depending on whether you bought the pass or not, you get 1, 2, or 3 of these special rewards. Sometimes the special rewards are going to be the special event type things, minor special event things. And sometimes they're just something good, something not always so good, but you get a lot of stuff. So for me personally, it's always worth buying that pass because you get a lot more hammers. And then when you refresh the screen, you get more magnifiers that show up too. So as far as the whole events go, this is probably one of the better ones to buy the pass if you're on the fence to do it. All right. Oh, and I guess one other thing to add, if you are new to these events, every hammer that you use increments this countdown here. So as you can see on this one, there was 30 out of 60. So that means there's 2 chests, which is why this 2 is here. And that gives you the big chest. And in that big chest, you get the major event type items. You get a chance to win the major event items. And I mean, you need to have a lot of those chests. It's like all the things. There's no guarantee. And usually they're full of junk, but occasionally there'll be some of the special event items that we'll be seeing down below. All right, this I think is the same thing as before. It's nothing new. All right, so Professor posts some of the information that was pulled from the game file here about what's going to be coming out. We got a pot of gold amulet. Once in a while, blinds several enemies with the Leprechaun bond. During this time, the damage taken by any of them is dealt to the others. It's affected. If the affected enemies are killed by the bond is active, the aware is healed by a certain amount. This is something that's in all the other games as well. I've personally never used it. It's interesting. It just doesn't really, I don't know, I haven't found it all useful. I haven't seen that many people using it, so maybe it'll be different in this game, but not really expecting much there. All right, after the 4-leaf clover ring, after every certain amount of attacks, the target attack speed is decreased. For a certain amount of time, after every attack, the target becomes off balance. Enemies off balance cannot dodge or deal critical damage. Okay, we'll see. I think that also is not one I've been using. I'm not sure if others use that one or not. Once in a while, 4-leaf clover set. Once in a while, after an enemy minion is summoned, the wearer and random allies get a second chance. When they die with the second chance, instead of dying, they get a shield. Okay. We'll see. 4-leaf clover set. 4-leaf clover set. Not sure what that is supposed to be. Not a ring, not an amulet. I mean, it's not a artifact. Oh, maybe, yeah, I don't know. All right, it's not the armor. Maybe it's the identity, not an identity. The extra piece that goes with the armor, I guess, maybe. I don't know. All right, once in a while, woodland armor. Once in a while, when the wearer is affected by negative effect, he restores his own health, also increasing energy armor. That one could be slightly useful in some times. Not going to be one I'm going to be using, I don't think. Lucky shooter uniform. Once in a while, the wearer becomes lucky for a certain amount of time. When the fighter is lucky, dodge is increased, crit is increased. Also, once in a while, after a critical hit, the wearer throws a glass at a random enemy, dealing damage, strike them off balance. Enemies off balance cannot dodge or deal critical. I could see that being useful for some. Probably not as good as what I'm using right now with the gingerbread armor. Has some potential for some newer players. All right, the rainbow glove. Once in a while, the wielder traps enemies in a leprechaun pyramid and gradually deals a certain amount of energy damage. All trapped enemies cannot move, attack. Okay, lasts for time. We'll see. Could be useful. Whiskey minigun. All right. See if it's another good minigun. The wielder's attacks are transformed and deal energy damage instead of physical damage. Attacks have a chance of stunning the target, reducing its attack speed and total health. Stacks up to a certain amount of times. All right, I don't know if that's going to be, maybe it's a support minigun. I don't think that'll be a primary damage dealing. I think a lot of people aren't using the guns anyway at this point. I still do. That's my favorite unit. So I don't think I'm going to be going away from them anytime soon. But I think a lot of people have kind of moved on to other things. What else do we got? The Talisman Knives. Once in a while, throws a snake at a random enemy, dealing physical damage and applying one of these effects. If the snake hits an engineer, it disables all their abilities. Okay. If the snake hits a warrior, it strikes fear into them for a certain amount of time. It would be interesting to see what that number is going to be. Units affected by fear move erratically. If the snake hits a gunslinger, it blinds them. The blinded enemy has a chance to miss. All right, and that specific mischance also will be interesting. So that one, I could see that being a little bit more useful. I'm certainly running some daggers, so I'll have to see how that compares to some of the other ones. That is a good support possibility. So looking forward to seeing what that one's going to be. All right, what else we got here? Professor posts another one. Once in a while, what is this for? This is the artifact, I guess. Leprechaun Barrier. Once in a while, when the wearer's health is critical, the wearer becomes immune to damage, dealing damage and healing for a certain amount of time. The effect wears off, deals energy damage to all enemies within a long range of themselves. That could be interesting. There's a lot of pretty good artifacts out there, so it really, what you're using is very much dependent on what your setup is. So that one could play into my setup. I'm not sure about others, but for me that might be good. All right, the clover bow, is that a different bow? So there's a lot of this equipment. We're not really distinguishing what's what here. There's a lot of good items that you get throughout the event, and then the better ones are ones that you get when you open those chests and you have a smaller chance to get them. So not sure what's going to be what here. This clover bow is listed later. The primary target are enemy engineers. On dealing damage, a certain amount of damage, places a leprechaun scarecrow that cannot be killed and deals damage per second. Every certain amount of damage done by the scarecrow owner increases damage done by the scarecrow. Damage done by the scarecrow's owner increases damage done by the scarecrow. Stacks 2 times. The scarecrow is destroyed when the owner is killed. Leprechaun scarecrow increases damage done by modifier of the energy charge and the enemy engineer with the greatest energy charge. Leprechaun scarecrow increases damage done by the percentage of the charge of the enemy engineer with the greatest energy charge. Preferred target engineers. We'll see. I'm pretty sure this exists in the other games as well. I'm not currently using it, but that doesn't really mean anything. I don't know that I've seen others use it or not, but we'll see if that one's got potential. All right, let's see. Do we have anything else? I think we have some pictures here of some things that are coming up. So this will probably be the pot that we get every 30 pots that you smash. That'll be the one that holds the chance to win the big items. Amulet, there's our hat, there's our ring. Archer or gunslinger armor, maybe? Oh, there's our gunslinger armor. That's our tank armor, I guess, and then that's our engineer armor. Daggers, nice. I like the looks of those. Those are cool looking. There's the glove. That's the clover gun, maybe? Yeah, it was a clover bow. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. So that was a clover bow right there, and then we had the other bow, the minigun. Okay. So this must be the minigun, and that's the clover bow. So pretty cool looking event items, I'd say. Okay, when it comes to carpenter, so here's the other part to these events. If you haven't done these before, there's 2 of each of these types: 2 carpenters, 2 cooks, arc coin miners. That's new. That'll be nice. Energy worker and bangers. The further you are, maybe at lower levels it's different, but at the higher levels, these are all going to be legendary worker armor or outfits that you can put on that produce better results. So you get these, and one of the tricks with these, something to note, is there's going to be a range. When you click on the beginning, it's going to show you the ranges between like 100 and 150, for example. You get one of the armor showing up. If it's on the lower end of that range, you can choose not to accept that armor. This is as long as you're using the magnifiers to see what it is. If you click on it, then you can't do anything about it. But if you click the hammer and smash it and you get it, you have it no matter what. But if you click the magnifiers and you see that it's like at 100, you cannot collect that armor and it will show up again. And there's going to be 2 of them. So you can just keep ignoring them until you get them on the higher end of the range. And if something like 145 shows up, you can accept that one. And that will allow you to get better producing gear for your workers. So a little trick that helps you produce better results there. And that's going to be the case for all of these. And I think that is it. Yep, that is it as far as specific gear. Let me go ahead, hop back over to the game here real quick. It's probably a little late. I don't know exactly when this event is starting, if it actually starts tomorrow. Oh, can't get it to show. There we go. If the event actually starts tomorrow, it's going to be too late because the daily refreshed a couple hours ago. But something to keep in mind when this event or any event goes live, is a way to kind of get you an extra shopping mall. I'm sure most people know about this by now at this point, but so as you can see, I started a shopping mall. I started this before the refresh. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really been playing, so I'm not running. As long as you're running, your full shopping malls, the trick would be to save one at whatever your max level is. If you get 20 out of 20, save it. Don't actually claim it, and just leave it until the event starts, and then you can claim it, and you'll get the full credit for completing that shopping mall as part of the event. Plus, you can get your full 2 or 4 whatever shopping malls as part of the day as well. So you get an extra one, so make sure you save it from the day before. So like I said, since I've been playing, I just went ahead and started a shopping mall, and I didn't do anything with it. If I get time, then I'll probably do it probably after this video. But that allows you to get an extra shopping mall, which allows you to get more hammers or magnifiers to get you more gear in the game. So what else? I don't remember seeing, I'm running the Android version here. Android usually comes out first. I don't remember seeing a refresh coming. So I guess that probably means the event isn't going live tomorrow, but there's been quite a bit of information in chat about it. So maybe it is. St. Patrick's Day is 2 days away. So I would expect this to be live before St. Patrick's Day. So it's very likely tomorrow, if not tomorrow, certainly on St. Patrick's Day. So you might have an opportunity still to save that extra shopping mall in there. One other thing, as far as you get to watch commercials to get to get hammers, I think. I don't remember what the commercials get you in this one, but there are ways to watch all commercials. Actually, I'm not even gonna say, because I don't remember the specific type of event and what the commercials get, but there are ways to watch all your commercials really quick as well. So if that's something you're interested in, I can talk about that later in the comments or on Discord if you guys are interested and don't know about that. So just let me know, and I can add more information in there. So okay, well, I think that is going to pretty much wrap it up. It's pretty straightforward here. Like I said, the goal is going to be to try to stream more often, as far as a little bit easier for me. I was trying to make the streaming a little bit too involved and complex, and it was a little more difficult than I expected it to be. Now I'm just trying to keep it basic, not trying to do too much, and it's a lot easier. So the goal is going to be to do this kind of stuff more often, and especially when the events are on. Just get in there and do my daily activities and whatever, and I can do that in the video. We can chat, whatever. And I don't do labs very often. I definitely need to do them more often because my my heroes are very weak. So that will give us an opportunity to do that kind of stuff more often as well. So, all right. Well, I think I am going to leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Good luck in the event when it starts, which will be very soon. And until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.